I know, I'm just driving. Finally, the day is here. The reveal on my property that I've had for quite some time now. Finally filming the video to show you guys what I'm gonna do here, my plans, and finally after like a year or 2 years looking for a piece of property, finally found one to be able to do what I want, when I want, and to finally make some new content for you guys. So we'll give you a little run over on everything, my plans, kind of some of the details, and we'll drive around and I'll give you a little tour of the property. Not the most ideal time to film this video. It's about to downpour. Try and get it filmed before that happens, so we'll hop back in this thing and we'll get into some of the plans for it. Definitely came in a little too hot on the intro. Didn't expect to slide past the camera. My intentions were to stop in front of the camera, but that didn't happen. I am definitely gonna get soaked right now, for sure. It's definitely coming down here in like 5 minutes. All right, we'll turn this thing around. We'll go to the front of the property and then we'll do like kind of a full loop. Alright, so you come in the front here, there's a little more behind me, but there's not much to show. So you come in here, this would be technically the driveway. There's stone halfway up the driveway, and then this would be the next half. So there's kind of like a top level, and then this comes down to another level. I own a little bit into this woods right here. And then my plan is for up here to, I gotta get a dozer over here, flatten this out, and then get a big storage container to kind of hold the razor and a few other stuff for the property that I'm getting here soon. That way it's all here. I don't have to keep driving back and forth to get on that. And then coming down to here where it all opens up right here. Let me turn it off so you can hear me better. This is where it all opens up. So we have this all open area, some woods in the corner over here, and then another open area. Have some woods which we'll go into back there with a few trails already cut in. Future plan, driveway would come all the way down here to the end, and then up on the higher level. If you can tell, it kind of, this is the lower point, kind of swoops up. That's kind of where the house and shop would go, the top area up there. So we'll drive to the top and then I'll show you from that point. All right, so here we are at kind of the top of the property. Kind of hard to tell the whole like slope of the thing, but so right here it kind of comes, dips down. This is all the higher part, all up in here. Plan is the higher, like I said, house and shop to go up here on the higher ground, and then swoop it down. Have a big pond in the front there when you come in next to the driveway. 3-4 acre pond. I already kind of went through, I cut out a little grass track, I guess you would call it, with the brush hog a few days ago. Been all over the place with videos, kind of filming stuff here and there that are gonna go in this video that we've done the past few weeks. I actually filmed some content here while I was like doing the whole getting the property. So Ryan brought over the skid with the brush hog. We got the whole driveway mowed down, some gravel put down, some dirt mixing with that. There was already a little pre-existing gravel, so we got a pile over there to kind of add throughout. But clean up some of this for the driveway for right now. Quite a bit to do. It's gonna take a while. Got to brush hog all this out. We're gonna do some work on that, do some work down there where Justin got stuck, where you saw that, where he...
There's it's 2 chains. What's this on your boat?
The rig is buried. We'll probably have to pull them all the way back. All for our kids.
Alright, I'm gonna strap it. Okay. I'm a boy, motherfucker.
No. Of course, the day we come to pick them up after a few weeks, it's downpouring.
I need to get my phone. You got him? You got it? Hey, somebody don't take it. I can milk him. You're gonna make me some milk.
Oh no.
No, it was out.
In there last time.
It took extra long to close on everything because of COVID and everything going on with that, so it slowed down the process of everything. So it took a lot longer than expected, but finally now have everything figured out. The plan right now is to get a dozer here. I was gonna brush hog the entire property. A lot of brush hogging. It would probably take 2 full days, I would imagine. maybe even longer to do the entire thing. Just gonna get a dozer over here and then start building some stuff. Iron skid is not the most ideal machine for what I want to do. It'll come in handy for like a pit bike track and things like that, but as far as the other stuff like jumps for the side-by-side, different things like that, skid steer is not the way to go. So I have about 30 acres to work with to do what I want. I'd say about maybe 3-4 acres is the little wooded part, and then up in the front here maybe another acre or 2 of woods, but the majority of this is all open, which that's what I wanted. I looked so long for a piece of property. I didn't want it to be all woods because then it's a pain to clear all the trees, because I wanted the majority of the property to be open, not too much woods, but I wanted a balance. I didn't want just a field, and I wanted some woods for some trails. So this was pretty much the best thing, where I have enough woods to make a bunch of trails and plenty of room to do whatever I want as far as it being open and not having to cut down a ton of stuff to do what I want and having to waste a bunch of money to do that. And it being in the area that I wanted, and it being pretty much secluded from a lot of people. Like I said, hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get a dozer over here and start piling up some piles of dirt for the dirt bikes. The majority of you will know what I mean by that. I'll come back to you tomorrow, finish up this video, because I'm about to get poured on right now. Head back to the house before I get drenched. That definitely wasn't the best idea to film this video today. Alright, so we're back at the next day. We'll give you a little run over. Joe's behind us on the bike right now, ripping around. So a while ago I came through here with Ryan's skid to see how the dirt is, and come to find out it's really good, kind of sandy, soft soil, so it'll make for a really good track. Built up a little jump over here, but that's at least the first good sign. Yeah, Joe, you having fun?
My feet are so bad.
Why?
I've got the overbutt toe.
Oh, on the shifter. I'll drive around, give you the full tour, and go over some other stuff. The tree is kind of where it starts to dip down. And then actually all throughout here I cut in a full grass track, which we'll rip around here in a minute. But then that other side over here is more, it goes up a little higher. I might actually put the pit bike track and stuff over there. And then on the back side up at the top have more of the big bike stuff. Here we got a few little trails. We got a creek coming through right here that you can't see, but a couple little trails already cut out. It's a little overgrown right now, but and it all kind of opens up a little bit more. And quick intermission while Justin harnesses in case we flip this thing, because we're almost out of gas. This thing is fully out of gas right now. Entirely out of gas.
Did we bring gas?
No, we're out. We'll make it back to the house though. So I don't really know what else to show you guys other than gonna get going, start building stuff. I plan to hopefully rent a dozer, like I said, next week. Thank you to everybody that's watched my videos for the past few years, has bought any merch on the website, subscribes, likes the video. Without you guys, for real, like, I wouldn't be able to do any of the awesome stuff that I get to do all the time. I'm really, really thankful, like I said, for everybody who supported me and basically letting me, like, this has been a dream for so long of mine to have my own piece of property, to get off my 1.5 acres of land that you've seen numerous videos on. It's not even my land, my mom's property. She's pissed that I tear up the lawn and use the garage and this and that. So finally have my own space to be able to build a shop, do what I want, when I want, like I said. And I mean, it's been 1.5 years, 2 years in the making, trying to find a piece of property like this in the ideal location, the ideal amount of acres, like I said, open land, be able to make new content, have my own stuff to ride. That's always been the hassle of only on Wednesdays or Tuesdays I'm able to go to the track to ride, and then I can only ride for 2-3 hours, then it's a pain to film and this and that. So finally, I have my own place, own home base to do what I want, and I couldn't be more stoked. Finally have something to call my own, and to have a spot to film all the videos for you guys. All new content coming soon, all new stuff going on. So let me know what you guys want to see, post it in the comments. If you guys are new, hit the subscribe button, like the video, show me some support. If you guys are stoked to see some new content and new stuff going on the channel, finally, after months of the same content, I feel really stale for me. I've been wanting to change it up and have my own place to do stuff. That's why I've kind of been stagnant on the videos recently, kind of wishy-washy on when I post. I've kind of just been dealing with this and trying to really plan out what I really want to do and how I want to kind of shift the channel and do new things, if that makes sense. I'm sure a lot of you understand that. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys very, very much. And I guess the next few videos we'll get ripping here, start building stuff, and get some new content going. Top of that, shout out to Justin for filming and all my friends that have helped with videos and been in videos and helped hold the camera and film clips for me to be able to come to this point. And now everybody will have a place to ride, hang out, do what we want, and just have a good time. So that's the plan with this. Of course, a lot of this stuff is gonna take a lot of time, especially the house and shop. Technically, I can't build a shop without building a house first. That's just the way it goes with where I live. I'm not sure if that's the same around the board where you guys live, but as far as where I am, that's what I have to do. So within the next year or two, I plan to have something built. And the next year, got all the plans and things like that. So it's gonna be a long process. I know absolutely nothing. I'm excited to learn and go along the process and figure everything out. We should be able to do some cool stuff here for sure. Justin, finally, after making him film, stand in the heat, wants to rip the razor.
Non-existent gas.
It's not existing gas. So I'll get a couple clips of him ripping.
Right through here.
Hit the jump maybe. If you're feeling ballsy. That thing's definitely not gonna make it home. Pretty much on empty, been on reserve for a little while. All right, hit the jump. Line it up, hit the jump. Harnessed in, if you flip, you're good. All right, let me jump this thing. I gotta try it.
That was fucking so sick. Oh my god, what a
Not
rush.
smile in this thing. You can't. You can't. It's so fun.
Dude. That was so sick.
Can't not smile, you know? It bucks you too much. I gotta make it bigger so it's not much of a kick. Alright, this thing's gonna die. We might be lucky enough to make it home. We're pretty much, keeps bogging out on me. If you couldn't hear, it keeps cutting out, so we gotta get this thing home and get some gas in it. But yeah, there's the full tour of the property. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you wanna see what's going down before the videos come out on the property as we're building stuff, you can follow my Instagram at Tyler Monagan. Like I said, if you guys are new, make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, we're getting pulled over. How's it going? I know, I'm just driving. No worries. All right, thank you. Take it easy.